Hey guys, welcome back. In this week's vlog, we're gonna continue from where we left off the last week. We'll be focusing on how I recorded the vocals for my song, both lead and harmonies, and how I mixed the entire project. So as you already might have been knowing, this was my first hands-on experience as a mixing engineer. So I'm pretty much excited about sharing the entire process of how I actually did it. So stick around, we'll open the project files and see what's in them. So as you can see on the screen, I've got a number of takes over there because obviously I couldn't record the entire song in one single go, and I had to do multiple takes, sometimes even dozens of them at some selective portions. Okay, so without wasting any time, let's dive into each of these portions that I have recorded over here and kind of dissect them and see what I have recorded, how many takes I have taken. So I have kind of separated the song section wise while I have recorded them, and let me just open this. So I have recorded my vocals 5 times for this section, and you can see these lines. So basically those lines are showing that I have selected that portion in that particular take. Well, this is just to make sure that I have the exact feel in the track that I need, because when I record 5 takes, each take would be having something different in that, and I would like to kind of understand which section of each take do I like the best. Once that is done, I kind of select those sections and I merge them all, and my vocal recording is ready. Let me turn off the mute. Okay, so now you can see basically the colors. These are the ones that I have selected. We are fighting. So VR, I have taken it from take 5. Fighting, I have taken it from take 4. So it's kind of like that. So here, as you can see, I have this small triangle over here. So once I close that, it is actually one single track for me. So everything that I have selected sums up to one single recording, one single track, and that will help me in adding all the effects and everything. So most of the time I do not end up doing that, but what I would like to do is I usually go on and right click on it and click on bounce in place. So once I click this bounce in place, I usually get these. If you can see here, the lead vocals. This is a sound track that I have created. This is more like a folder in Logic Pro. So once I open up that folder of all the recordings that I have put in that, I can easily see verse 1, pre-chorus 1, verse 2, pre-chorus 2, bridge, chorus, the final chorus, basically, all those steps. So here if you observe this verse 1, this is actually the bounced track of this, because here, this is great for me to edit. I can do that here itself, but that's my own belief that I have. I kind of like to do this. Right click on this and bounce in place. And once I get the bounced track, I drag them all and I kind of stack them up and just trim off all the other portions and kind of split them all in different tracks like this, and then put them all in one sound stack. So that's what I have done, and name it as lead vocals. So what I usually do is I kind of bounce the track from those production project files that I showed in the last week's video, and after I get the bounced wave file, I import it into this new project. So it pretty much acts like a karaoke file for me, and I just record on top of that. So it's easy, it's more kind of organized. Even you can try it out if you do not have the latest MacBook, or if you do not have a high powered system to produce music. This will clearly kind of take away all those unnecessary background processing, VSTs, plugins and all those stuffs, because all you have here is one audio recording without any vocals. So you just have to record vocals on this. Of course, I'm not telling that you'll have to mix on this. When the time comes to mixing, you'll have to actually import all the tracks, even in fact different layers of vocal tracks and different layers of instruments, all in WAV files or AIFF. Everything will have to be imported into a new separate session where you can mix them without any of your instruments, plugins, VSTs taking up your processing power, because even here you have more processing power to play around with, and that will definitely help you to kind of record easily without any challenges regarding your resources, latency issues, or sometimes the number of takes keep on adding up. It may even go to 10, 11, 12, 13. So at those times, your processing power will kind of, take up the space. So this will definitely help you deal with that if you do not have a very powerful laptop to work around and to produce music. So I hope that will help you in your future projects. So let's see what's in here. As you can see here, there are 9 takes, and some takes I have not even selected any of those, simply because, see, basically I believe that when you have lots of takes, you can play around with them. You can choose parts carefully that will actually fit in your song as you want. Okay, so let me just close this folder again. Okay, so let's see, this is the bridge, I suppose. I do have one bad habit. I do not follow this idea called as markers, label markers. I mean, we do have the marker facility over here, but I literally, I have never used that. I mean, I have to, I know that will really help me track down the section of the songs very easily, and I would definitely suggest you guys to actually follow that marker thing, but I haven't done that until now. Good, you have to mark each sections of your song, because now if you want me to go to play the song from my bridge, well, what do I have to do? I'll have to zoom in. I have to find out where that actual section bridge starts, right? But with the marker, you clearly have it here. For example, if we think this is the one, you clearly have it here. You have the marker, and that's it. That's where that section goes. So it's very easy when it comes to editing, when it comes to mixing. So you can also see over here, I mean, until now the song was going with I singing the vocals and not having any kind of a reference to when I'm singing, but sometimes we do need that, and that is the reason I create this reference track with piano, which actually kind of guides me to what notes do I have to sing. That is just to keep myself in the zone when I'm singing, and let me just show you guys how this guide melody actually works out. The same song. This will actually, kind of guide me. Most of the times it will be muted. I'll, kind of use it as a reference only when I really feel I'll have to, kind of cross-check if I have, gone out of tune somewhere. Cool. I think there's nothing else over here. As you can see, there are no vocal processing that I have done apart from this noise gate. I've created a noise gate. That noise gate, if you can see, I have actually created it for this summing stack, and I haven't done for any other track. As you can see here, it's completely empty. But here on this lead vocals, you can see a couple of them, but none of them are active. So that noise gate will actually help you to remove all the background noises. I assume you know it. So here it is. This is what I have used. You get this backing vocal gate. Just use that. That's pretty much gonna help you out. And if at all you want to tweak, you can tweak it here. I have tweaked. I'm sure this is not the actual backing vocal gate. Let's see. As I told, this was -33 and now it's -18. So there's one more thing that I want to show you. I mean, let's face it. I know even I'm against using all this Melodyne, pitch tuning and pitch corrections and all the stuff. I'm definitely against them, but the technology is there, and I guess we'll have to start embracing it. That will definitely help us, kind of fix the minute, the minute errors which a human, I mean, we are all humans, which we can make, and help us bring out a more perfect recording. Let's see what I have done. So you can see I have rectified them. This was kind of, as you can see, the gap over here. Let me take it to that. So this gap actually shows that I was kind of slightly off tune, not exactly, because that will help you fine tune those pictures. As you can see here, the word the, that's it. It's just minutely, Sharp, not too much. I mean, it's gonna be in cents, if I'm not wrong, not even a tone. So this will definitely help us make our vocal recordings as pitch perfect as possible, you know. I mean, obviously, while making that, it should never sound robotic. I know it's a trend, bringing out more like a robotic vocals in many of the genres, but we're talking about indie rock over here, and I wouldn't recommend to do that, and I haven't. Well, in fact, that's the reason most of the times I have recorded a number of vocal takes just to make sure I need the perfect, at least near to perfect, the best vocal take possible, and multiple takes will again help us out in achieving that. Okay, so I have opened up the harmonies file, and we'll see what I've done on the harmonies end. You can see rough mix with vocals. So basically what I did is, in the previous project file, I bounced both the mix, the kind of karaoke file with my vocals, and then bounced them, and then that is how I get this rough mix with vocals. So this is what I name it, and then I record all the harmonies that's needed. This is again just to make sure that the resources are not put to their test when I'm recording vocals. There's a lot of light thing that's going on here because of the natural light that's coming out of my window. Bear with me, guys. Anyways, moving on, let's see what's in these harmonies and what I've recorded. So as you can see, a number of tracks over here. Bass harmonies left, bass harmonies right. The names I give are very weird, I tell you. The very, very weird names come out of my brain. Mid-octave harmonies. I mean, would you give that? I don't know. Chorus second voice. I mean, chorus itself is a group of vocals, and I am naming chorus second voice. What the hell is this? Anyways, these tracks are named at the time of recording. This is what I got at that time. So here, if you can see, these are the final takes. These are all one take vocals that I have done, one take recordings. There's nothing much in that. So this is how they sound. You can't hear me, but I feel you. Let's see what's mid-octave harmonies. Can't hear me, but I feel your pain. And when you have to record harmonies, it's always important to keep music theory in your mind, because music theory is that's going to help you actually come up with harmony lines and the melodies for harmony. Because when you're playing a key over here, if you're playing C, you will have to play either F or G, and it's a big topic in itself. I would not want to get into that as of now, but just keep in mind, it's always best to know how music theory works. So let me just solo this track and play this for you. You can't hear me, but I feel. So basically you can listen, the vocal is on the higher notes. You can't hear me, it's on the higher notes, and that is why adding a mid-octave and a bass note will definitely help you out, bring rich dynamics in the song. So let's play them. You can't hear me, but I feel your pain. We are both back in the same place again. Okay guys, so we're just left with mixing, and I don't think we'll be covering that this week because we have covered a lot of stuffs. How I recorded my vocals and editing them and kind of multiple takes, and then how I recorded my harmonies, chorus and all those stuffs. Please understand one thing, guys, this is not an easy subject. It's a very vast one, so it's highly unlikely that I can explain something to you in just 5 minutes or 10 minutes about how I produced the entire song, like producing, recording vocals and mixing them and everything. So unfortunately I cannot do that. It will take some time, and I think we have been doing this a lot this week, so we'll just push the mixing parts for the next week's vlog, because I really don't want to give out very little information to you. I really want these things to be explained in a more elaborate fashion. So please stick with me, guys. We'll continue that next week. So until then, I hope this video has helped you and it might have given you some insight about how to produce or how to record vocals. If you haven't seen the earlier vlog where I explained everything about how I produced this song, I'll leave the link in the description box below. Please head over there and have a look at that. And if you are new over here, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit the bell icon so that you'll get notified each time I upload something new. Okay guys, so with that said, please take care of yourself, take care of your family. Oh, and did I forget? Please smash the like button, share this video among your friends, and please do leave a comment below letting me know your thoughts about the video. That will really help me improve the quality, or do let me know what subjects you want to cover about music production or vocal recording or anything as such. Please do let me know in the comments section below. What do you think of this video? Okay guys, so with that said, please take care of yourself, stay musical, and peace.